Yo, what's up, guy? What's up? What's up? Yeah, let's talk about Wonder Woman, a movie directed by Patty Jenkins and stars Gal Gadot and Chris Pine in a world where, a World War One is happening. The movie happens in the past during World War One. It's the fourth movie in the DCEU. So first of all, I want to point out that I absolutely love Man of Steel. For me, it's a 7.9 at least movie. Batman v Superman is a 7.7, I think. If I have to rate all these movies, Suicide Squad was a little bit disappointing, but I'll give it a 6.5 just because it was a lot of fun. But I have to say this movie is different. Why? Because first of all, it really stands on its own. It really doesn't rely on it being in a universe. It's not like you're watching this movie and it keeps reminding you, yeah, this belongs in the Superman Batman universe and the DC extended universe. No, you can be someone who doesn't know anything about the DC extended universe, and you just you enjoy yourself because you don't really need to watch all the previous movies to understand this one. And I think it was a pretty cool thing to do with this movie, especially with the first Wonder Woman movie. It has to be a classic, a movie that people can watch 20 years later and don't have to rewatch all the movies to understand it. You can show it to your kids, to your grandkids later. It will have the same impact that it has on you today. And I think it was pretty neat as an idea. So on the performances, first of all, this is a really character-driven story. Gal Gadot, first of all, if you were a hater and you really doubted her as Wonder Woman, I think you're going to regret everything bad you said about her, because I think she really gave everything she had on this movie. You can really feel that she really dedicated everything on this role, and you can feel it on screen because she makes you believe that she's Diana. I walk out of the theater thinking, this is Diana. And I think it's also an advantage casting someone who hasn't been a big movie star, because every time you're watching the movie, you're not distracted by the fact that, oh, this is Tom Cruise, or this is Angelina Jolie. No, you're watching this as I'm seeing Diana. And this is exactly what it feels like watching this movie. You will believe you have watched an origin story for Wonder Woman and for no other character, just Wonder Woman. And it was a really, really good feeling. I really walk out of the theater really happy with the performances of the characters. All the characters that shine. I think Chris Pine really delivers in terms of humor and in terms of humanity. He really gives Wonder Woman humanity. And it was a really, really cool thing to see as well, because they have a great chemistry. Gal Gadot and Chris Pine really, I don't know if it's the last movie Chris Pine does in the DC extended universe. I don't know if he has, he can return as Steve Trevor, because it's just a shame if it was just this movie and then we never see Steve Trevor again, because I think Chris Pine is not Steve Trevor from the, when you read the comic and you say, hey, this is Steve Trevor and someone else could have played it. I think Steve Pine is the definite Steve Trevor for me from now on, from this day, from today and forever. Chris Pine is Steve Trevor, not because he was faithful to the comic, but because he brought something to the character. And for me, I never found Steve Trevor that interesting, but seeing Chris Pine portraying him just made me a fan of Steve Trevor. I want more of Steve Trevor in the future, not just in the movies, but if they can do it the way Chris Pine did it, I want more of Steve Trevor. I really liked him in this movie. I really liked Eta Kandi as well. I think she was really funny, she was fun, she was, everything that, you expect from a side character who is there to, bring, more light to the movie. And I think it really works to have this kind of actors in this kind of movies. However, this movie is not perfect though. It has a little bit of flaws, especially with the villains. I really was excited about Ares. I'm not saying it was bad. I won't say Ares sucked. They really dropped the ball. No, I won't go that far. But I would say I was expecting more from him. But I understand that they wanted to focus on Wonder Woman. It's her first movie. They needed to give her as much spotlight as possible. And they really succeeded at that, because you can feel the character development in this movie. You can see the journey of Diana as she's vulnerable. She can be strong, she can be vulnerable, she can be naive, she can be, like conflicted. And it was really a good journey to see and watch. I can't really to see it again, because I just feel like I can't get enough of it. It was so good, man. Anyway, I'm not going to go into details. Maybe I will slip and spoil something. I just want to give an overall opinion of this movie. And what I thought about this movie, I thought it was amazing and a masterpiece. It was not perfect, but it was enough. There was enough good to it for me to give it a really high score. And I would say Wonder Woman is an 8.5 out of 10 movie. Yes, 8.5, that's my score. And please guys, do yourself a favor, buy your tickets and go see this movie. It really needs to succeed at the box office to prove to Hollywood and to everyone that female-led movies can make money and can be good. Thank you always for watching. Bye-bye.